Good morning, Eagles. We are officially beginning course registration for the 23-24 school year. Starting today and running through this week, you will be able to select the electives you are most interested in taking next school year. Please keep in mind that registration currently is only for your electives. Your academic placements will be based off of test scores, district and school policy, grades, and teacher recommendation. As we progress through the rest of this school year, there will be an opportunity for you and your guardians to view your academic course placements and to request potential changes. Registration for your elective courses will be entirely online. In all of your classes, your teachers should have a flyer with a QR code. This QR code links straight to the registration sheet. The link to the sheet is also posted on our school's website and was just emailed to all of your school board email addresses. Because the sheet is entirely web-based, you can access it from your phone, tablet, personal, or school computer. Embedded in the registration sheet and also emailed to you is a document with all of our courses and course descriptions. As you consider the electives that are best suited for you, we encourage you to read these course descriptions. If you have questions about certain courses, your counselors will be available all week long during the lunch period. You will find them in the main hallway of the cafeteria. Stop by and talk to them. Get your questions answered so that you are able to make educated choices for next year. Speaking of communicating with your counselors, at the bottom of the registration sheet, you will see a comments box. This box is intended for you to leave questions, notes, points of concern for your counselor. Your counselor will read these comments and will do his or her best to take your questions or notes into consideration. Please use this comments box for all questions related to registration. With over 2,400 students and only 6 counselors, this is the best system for keeping your communications organized so that your voices are heard. Please do not email your questions or concerns. Again, use the comments box on the registration form. You will be able to access the registration form all this week. This means that you can submit your top 6 selections today and then go home and discuss these selections with your guardians. Should you decide to change your mind about some of your choices, simply resubmit your sheet with your updated selections. Basically, you can submit as many times as you need to until the end of the day, Monday, February 27th. At the end of the day on the 27th, the registration sheet will no longer be accessible. Your counselors will pull the sheets and only your most recent submission of courses will be seen and considered. After you submit your registration sheet, you will receive an email to your school board address. This will serve as your receipt and will show the courses you selected. It's very important that you make your elective selections this week. If you do not submit a registration sheet, your counselors will pick your electives for you, and you may not be able to make changes later. Please understand that we make decisions about how to staff our school and how to build our schedules based partially off of your selections. We try to build in as many opportunities as possible for you to make educated choices and for you to discuss these choices with your counselor, teachers, guardians. Near the end of the semester, late April or May, you'll be able to access your course requests, including your academic placements, on the student portal. At that time, we will advertise one more opportunity to request changes. Past that point, opportunities for changes will be severely limited. Please use this week to make thoughtful choices for next year. Please have conversations with your teachers and at home so you can make the best selections for yourselves. Thanks.
Students will choose 6 elective courses, with the first choice being their top priority, the second choice being the second most important, and the third the next. The number 1 choice is prioritized in scheduling, so everyone will get their first choice. Counselors will do their best to schedule students into their second and third elective choices, but may need to use the 4th, 5th, or 6th choices if the other courses won't fit into the schedule or the courses fill up. Remember, academic courses are scheduled based on current academic courses, grades, and testing data, so the main academic courses are not chosen on this form. Students will enter their first name, last name, student ID number including the 5300, and their school email address. Parent email is optional. Next, select grade level. Then on the next page, choose elective options 1 through 6. Remember, the first choice is the priority elective. They are in alphabetical order by their academy or the subject area and will include any prerequisite information. Then go on to select 5 more choices. If you are interested in taking dual enrollment courses on campus or at Polk State, you can indicate here and then plan on attending the dual enrollment information meeting in April. Lastly, the comment section is to provide any input on requested academic levels or other important information needed when scheduling. Once submitted, students will receive a confirmation email to their school email that includes the 6 elective choices. You have the option to update and resubmit these courses through Monday, February 27th. If you have questions about any of these elective courses or accessing this Google form, you can ask your teachers, or counselors will be available in the food court during all lunches all week.